Good morning, saints, brothers and sisters. God bless you all. Today is September 3rd, 2015, and I want to share with you this dream that I had. In this dream, this is going to be really short, but I think it means something. In this dream, it was as if I was looking over a scene, and I was shown that this woman, and either she just got off the phone, but I don't know exactly how this part played in, but she mentioned something about her son, and from what I remember, I'm not going to name any names because these are real people, but I remember that this guy, he was in the Navy, and his role was that he worked on secret ships. He worked on secret ships and submarines, and something about nuclear, like nuclear submarines, and he built them. And so for some reason that part of her and her son was in my dream. And then it switched to the sea, and it showed, I saw a boat, and I know that there was something important that was on the boat that God was wanting me to see, but I noticed that the waters in the sea were
tumultuous.
Now, tumultuous is making a loud, confused noise, uproarious, excited, confused, disorderly. Some other words, explosive, violent, ferocious. The waters were tumultuous. I mean, they were just raging, and it was as if I was in the middle of this big, huge storm. And the waves were like huge. This huge wave. I don't even know how many feet it was, but it was just huge, and it took me up, and then it slammed me. But whenever it slammed me back into the ocean, I saw what was written on this boat, and the boat said, on one side it said he, and the other side 37. Those were the two words, or numbers that I saw that stuck out to me. There might have been some other numbers, I don't remember, but I saw he 37, so I knew right away the Lord was bringing me to scripture. But I'm like, he 37, what? And so I go to Google and I put in he 37, and where I was led to was Psalm 37, and this is an English Standard Version. He will not forsake his saints. I'll read you it. Fret not yourself because of evildoers. Be not envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will act. He will bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your justice as the noonday. Be still before the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Fret not yourself over the one who prospers in his way, over the man who carries out evil devices. Refrain from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil. For the evildoers shall be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord shall inherit the land. In just a little while the wicked will be no more. Though you look carefully at his place, he will not be there. But the meek shall inherit the land, and delight themselves in abundant peace. The wicked plot against the righteous, and gnashes his teeth at him. But the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he sees that his day is coming. The wicked draw the sword and bend their bows to bring down the poor and needy, to slay those whose way is upright. Their swords shall enter their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. Better is the little that the righteous has than the abundance of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. The Lord knows the days of the blameless, and their heritage will remain forever. They are not put to shame in evil times. In the days of famine they have abundance. But the wicked will perish. The enemies of the Lord are like the glory of the pastures. They vanish like smoke. They vanish away. The wicked borrows, but does not pay back. But the righteous is generous and gives. For those blessed by the Lord shall inherit the land, but those cursed by him shall be cut off. The steps of a man are established by the Lord, when he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be cast headlong, for the Lord upholds his hand. I have been young, and now am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, or his children begging for bread. He is ever lending generously, and his children become a blessing. Turn away from evil and do good, so shall you dwell forever. For the Lord loves justice. He will not forsake his saints. They are preserved forever, but the children of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell upon it forever. The mouth of the righteous utters wisdom, and his tongue speaks justice. The law of his God is in his heart. His steps do not slip. The wicked watches for the righteous and seeks to put him to death. The Lord will not abandon him to his power, or let him be condemned when he is brought to trial. Wait for the Lord and keep his way, and he will exalt you to inherit the land. You will look on when the wicked are cut off. I have seen a wicked, ruthless man spreading himself like a green laurel tree. But he passed away, and behold, he was no more. Thought I sought him, he could not be found. Mark the blameless, and behold the upright, for there is a future for the man of peace. But transgressors shall be altogether destroyed, for the future of the wicked shall be cut off. The salvation of the righteous is from the Lord. He is their stronghold in the time of trouble. The Lord helps them, delivers them, and he delivers them from the wicked and saves them, because they take refuge in him. Brothers and sisters, do you not... I think I at least read 3 times. For the future of the wicked shall be cut off. The wicked shall be cut off. The wicked shall be cut off. So, it is easy to just sum Psalms 37, that the wicked shall be cut off, and the Lord will save. He will rescue. He will come for his righteous saints. He will not forsake his saints. So, though we are in tumultuous times, the Lord will rescue his saints. We just have to seek him. When we seek him, we will find our peace. Our peace lies in him. when we seek His face, when we read the Word of God, you know, our peace will be there. Our peace, Jesus gives us our peace. The Holy Spirit will anoint us and give us the peace and the comfort and all that we need to get through this time to the end. Now, when I say to the end, not to the end of, you know, through the Great Tribulation, to the end of life, until it's time to take us home. So, God bless you all. I just wanted to share with you that and hope that was like an encouragement. The Lord is saying that He is coming. He will not forsake His saints, for He sees everything that we are going through. He knows that we're tired, but He just wants us to push, to hang on a little more for those people who are in that boat to come in. Those people who are called by His name, that one person can speak to. There's that one person that can bring them in, that will lead them to Jesus Christ, that will bring them into the ark. That one word needs to be spoken, and He just wants us to seek Him, to hang on a little bit longer, and that He will not forsake His saints. Tumultuous times are ahead of us. We know this. We know this. So let's just keep our eyes focused on the Lord, keep our hearts focused on the Lord, and we will be okay. Everything will be alright. Something else was, in the boat that I saw in this sea was stable. It was firm. It was not being rocked around. It was, nothing could move this boat that I saw. I mean, the waters were crazy. It was knocking me all over the place. All over the place. I was even underwater and whatnot. But I saw this boat firm. It did not budge. So, just want to tell you guys that. Love you all. God bless you. Have a beautiful, blessed day in the Lord. And keep looking up, because our redemption draws nigh.